Hello, my name is Jack and welcome to my playthrough of my Blockout to my level design. Before we begin, the one line catch to my game is you are a messenger who has travelled overnight to deliver a message to the lords of the castle. Upon arriving, the gates behind you will close and a sound will play of the gates closing, and you wonder why all the lights are still on from the night previous. Therefore, you go and investigate and try and find a way back out of the castle. Upon first arrival, you can only see forward. All you can see is the tree, which is sort of framing the doorway, to signify that it is of importance, as well as a tower in the corner of the level, representing like a weenie that the player has to head towards. To the left will be textured assets, mostly old buildings, like crumpled assets, broken assets, just to signify that the left of the map is of no importance. This will be a fallen wall which is blocking that doorway, therefore the left of the map really isn't important. So let's head towards the doorway and we will find out what is happening. So the door is locked, therefore we need to go and find a key. So we have to turn around and we find that there is another way through that way. Before we continue, I forgot to mention I will be using the textures such as grey will be representing bricks, brown will represent wood, green just represents the tree just to signify that it's important, yellow will be gravel, blue broken assets piled together, and red mostly interactable such as doors and keys. So when the player turns around, they will see a doorway here, so they go towards the doorway, and they also see another doorway here. So the player can choose. However, if they decide to go this way, they will find out that this door is locked. So they have to turn around and try this doorway here. This will also be full of assets, just to fill the scene a little bit more. This will be the stables where the player just finds no horses, and then walks through here, and then they will be at a training yard of sorts. This will all be full of assets as well. However, the lights above there and the broken walkway will signify that the player can go up there, and is like a breadcrumb effect. So the player is more inclined to go up there, as well as a lit doorway up there. However, there's no way of jumping up there yet, so the player has to continue this way. At the end of the walkway there will be a textured dead body, where the player can walk up and press E to pick up the key that is on the body. So the player backtracks through the walkway. Oh, just a little bit of bug. This blue ramp acts as like a one-way platform where they can go over this way, but they can't jump over that way. So let's try this door now. And now the door opens. They will walk into the throne room, where all the lights have a slight flickering effect, just like a real firewood. The ground will be of a marble effect, maybe with a little bit of reflection as well, just to give a little bit more of the richness of the lords. There will be two doorways here, one to the left, but the doorway to the left will be locked. Sorry, it'll be blocked by something. so they won't be able to go through that way. So they'll have to try this way. Then they will be in the Great Hall, where the lords of the castle will eat. There's just a bit more sign of like abandonment. So the table is broken. The chairs will be scattered about. Maybe some torches have fallen off the wall. So there's a doorway here and a walkways type of thing up there with a light. So that sort of signifies you have to get up that way. But because the underneath it is full of darkness, you sort of incline that you don't have to go that way. So the player goes through here. And we'll find two options again. They can either go through the doorway or up the stairs. However, because the door is first, the player is inclined to try the door by pressing E, and it works. And the light is just to light the room. But this room will be full of assets such as desks, chairs, anything that will be found in a lord's chamber. And the key will be hidden amongst all of the assets, such as on a table or a desk of some sort. So the player can press E on it. The player then has to walk up here. Then they'll come across a boulder, so they can't go any further up, basically. And then they can open this doorway. The camera is very buggy at the moment, but they can open the doorway and walk through the doorway. And this room again will be full of assets, upon which the key will be hidden amongst. However, I'm going to be making it different to the one below, just so it's not too repetitive. So they've already been through this way, so they know what is through this way. So the player is more inclined to go this way, and then they will see that this is the walkway that they first looked at. So they picked up that key, so they think, what other doors are there to unlock? And if they went to check the one at the castle towers, they will be likely to head out of here into another one-way platform, just so the player isn't backtracking too much. Then the player will be able to jump over this one-way ramp again, and then they will be able to see the door that they went to before and find out that it is able to unlocked now. They can head the way up the stairs. However, there's a boulder here, and a wheel, so they can press E on the wheel, and then the bars will be open, and the player can exit. Thank you for watching.